So I have been in communication with the dragon race, the reptilians, the demons from hell, if you want to call it. They're the ones in the Bible. They're the Nephilim in the Bible, and the dragon, the beast, and everything. And I know I have on the same thing I did yesterday. I still can't find my dope. I know I went swimming with it in my shorts. And I don't know what to do. I took a half of the Xanax. Hopefully I'll feel better. But I just haven't had a shot. I've slept in. This is what I slept in. I was tweaking my night's sleep when I woke up, and then I haven't had a shot. I brushed my teeth and washed with a wash rag. But so that's like going through the withdrawal. Sometimes I would go a week without getting out of bed, just getting up to eat and brush my teeth. And some days not even brush my teeth. But I have to take care of a better care of myself. I thought that I could become perfect in this body. I thought that we all could, if we could raise our vibration high enough to Jesus and our Creator, love, respect for just, love. I can wish this is the love that's never been established here yet. Oh God, so baby Lucifer doesn't have a blood, or little Michael, he doesn't have, but he's not with Michael or Lily, but dragons have him back. They got him after he was a month old. Michael was on the run with her and the baby, because he didn't, in his mind think, oh, I'm going to go protect that baby. Him and Tiffany both knew that they were supposed to give the baby up when it was born. He wasn't told to do it. He didn't think about doing it. He just did it because we were in communication. And all of a sudden he's like, shit, I'm on the run. And he said, I'm not giving him that baby. And so he was able to protect the baby the last month in the womb and the first month of his life. Now dragons have him back. But he doesn't have a black aura anymore. And Tiffany Holt and Michael did have black auras from the Varroa machine, but not anymore. Because my crystals somehow, and my crystals have made it to where anybody that tries to hurt Leo, any dragon that comes anywhere near him will die. So the crest, I don't know what the crystals, they seem to have a mind of their own. Earlier, like I had a little light behind them, but right now there's no light behind them. They're just there. So Bohemian Grove, I was like, now I don't have a ride. I'm not invited anymore. And what happened with the Lilu thing and Beelzebub thing, I think that because I got mad at Leo because, I just was hurt because I realized that he doesn't care about me and he's not helping me and he doesn't care what happens to me. And he doesn't care if I die, I live or die. And I found out that he was the only one that could help me. I still think that, because me and him are the only ones that have a black aura that's not inhabited, that's natural. And so, but he's still not going to help me go into Bohemian Grove with me. He's scared because he relives the crucifixion of Jesus Christ every moment of his life like it just happened. I relive all the rituals of all the children, the people, and everything. I relive that constantly since I've been 3 years old. I relive that all the time. But on the Bohemian Grove rituals on those 3 days, I'm like totally there with. I'm psychically and going through it, seeing, feeling. It's the most bloody, gruesome, horrible things you can imagine. So for those of you people that don't love humans or care about humans, maybe you love your pets, your dog or your cat. Imagine if somebody took your dog or cat and cut their eyes off, and bit their tongue off, and fucked your cat or your dog or your pet all night long. And every hole, they bled out of their eyes and their mouth and their genitals. What if somebody did that to your pet, your little animal, your little dog or your cat? Those of you that don't love humans, just telling you this is what they do. I'm trying to make peace with them and make friends with them, but they're always, I don't do what they want, and they don't do what I want, and they want everyone wants me to keep my mouth shut and be quiet. But Leo, but now Leo has got the ultimate protection because my crystals. Baby Lucifer was born with black aura, the natural black aura pure. Even though Lily or Tiffany and Michael's were made in the Varroa machine, they're still carbon copies of the natural black aura. Carbon copies, but now they don't have them. So this I don't know if Supreme David Rockefeller does or not, but I know that Tiffany Hunholt and Michael Noel Prescott and Baby Lucifers, the dragon told me that they don't have black auras anymore, and then now the dragons that try to go anywhere near Leo are burning up. But so those black auras have, my crystals have them. I don't know what they're doing with them. Like I said, these crystals have like a mind of their own. They've been tested. They're not glass. They're not nuclear glass. They're not volcanic glass. I thought it was aquamarine for a long time, and they're harder than aquamarine, but not as hard as a diamond. But they're a gemstone. But the scientists and the gemologists and stuff, they say they have no idea what they are. It's a brand new classification. It is a gemstone, but there's no other like it in the world, is what I was told. And Master Mason went and had him tested when he was still human, and then the right scientists and the right gemologist people or whatever, and then I went and had him tested, and so Bohemian Grove this year. Does anybody want to give me a ride? I gotta get there, at least by July 20th. I gotta get there. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but right now they have Trinity, and they have Trinity's daughter. But Trinity's daughter has been, well, she lives in Bohemian, right there, that town, that little town where the Bohemian Grove is. That's her, and Trinity's aunt that has her daughter is Disney, from the Disney family, one of the Illuminati families. But I wish I knew what to do. I wish I didn't have such a drug problem. I gotta go to the stage. You see the lion behind my crystals? Oh, I forgot I was recording. I'm so not perfect. But I found out, like, Lily has texted me a few times. I'm like, where's Trinity? I know what you guys did. The dragons told me what happened. And then, Tiffany Hunholt, and she's like, after that video, El Lulu or whatever, and then she texted me on my phone and then left a message. I'm glad you know now, Tree, that you are a Lulu. And she says that she's a Lulu too. And a Lulu is a feminine part of the Illuminati, the Queen's priestesses, I guess. The Dragon Queen who inhabits Queen Elizabeth. But this infusion is supposed to transfer her into this body of this little girl, Trinity's daughter. But the infusion, if I don't cooperate or whatever, then they're going to sacrifice Trinity. But I don't know if what they plan on, I don't know, but eventually, once they get my black or the essence or whatever, I don't know what their plans are, but the last part of this, once they get everything they think that they can get from me, is to crucify me upside down on the same cross as Jesus or Leo, and crucify him. Because Jesus, when he was crucified and Mary was pregnant with their daughter, and the Dragon Queen told Mary that if she did not let her inhabit her body, that she was going to kill her and the baby. And Mary knew that bloodline had to go on. Bloodline, and so she had to let the dragon inhabit her, and that's why the Queen Elizabeth Church is called the Church of Mary Magdalene, and why she claims the heritage of the royalty is being descended from Adam and Eve and King David and Mary Magdalene and everything. And so so Mary Magdalene became, it looked like her, but she was the Dragon Queen inside, became very evil and vicious and did bloody things, and turned all her people into, made them be Satanists and hurt and torture and rape and kill and murder and sacrifice and eat people, and they didn't know what was going on. And then the Dragon Queen was inside Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene was put in the prison, pushed out of her body, and so gave birth to Jesus and Mary's baby, and then had sex with the baby since she was born, made her drink blood since she was born, whether she wanted to or not. Did human sacrifices of honor from before and after time of birth. And then as soon as she was old enough to move, she was made to kill and stab and murder people and eat people. And so this child was made to think that this child was evil. This child thought that this child was evil because it was raised that way. And then the Dragon Queen got inside of her when she was 8 years old, and then she didn't need Mary's body anymore, and then hung Mary upside down on the same cross as Jesus. And Mary and Jesus' child, it would look like Mary and Jesus' 8-year-old daughter, but she was not. Jesus and Mary's daughter was not in that body. It was the dragon who was sacrificing and murdering her mother, Mary Magdalene, and Mary was hung upside down on the same cross 8 years later. And so I can only assume ultimately that the dragons plan to do that to me and Leo again, and Leo doesn't come out because he's scared. So am I, Leo. So what are you going to do? Just, I mean, you better call me tonight, Leo. Stop being mad at me all the time.